What if I told you that the biggest trade war of the 21st century wasn't just fought with tariffs, tweets, and threats, but with memes, satire, and AI-generated videos? Welcome to Primitively, where we decode complex global power plays and stories you'll actually remember. Today, we're diving into how China turned Trump's tariff tantrum into a meme war, and what that really says about the end of America's economic dominance and the rise of a new global era. In response to Trump's tariffs on Chinese imports, Beijing did something unexpected. Instead of issuing fiery speeches or retaliation threats, Chinese social media lit up with mockery. Animated cartoons, deepfake videos, and auto-tuned parodies of Trump went viral. Imagine a fake Trump singing about winning the trade war while drowning in debt. AI-generated voices mimicked his speeches, dubbed into Mandarin with comic subtitles. This wasn't just entertainment, it was psychological warfare. China turned economic conflict into a digital comedy show. Behind the laughs was a calculated move. Chinese state media knew that memes are the new missiles, and they used them to undermine Trump's credibility globally, rally domestic support while reducing fear, and reframe China as the cool, confident rival to an unstable America. These weren't random TikToks. They were part of a soft power strategy. While the US hit with tariffs, China hit with culture, and the world watched. Trump declared tariffs as his favorite word. His administration claimed chaos was part of a plan, a master plan to reindustrialize America and reset global trade. But was it working? Not exactly. Despite tariffs, US manufacturing didn't surge. Instead, companies shifted supply chains to Vietnam, India, and Indonesia. China diversified its trade partners. Meanwhile, global trust in American economic leadership eroded. Trump even slapped tariffs on allies. Media group, Trump signing documents to Trump at a press conference, tariffs announcement to stock distribute equally Canada, the EU, Japan. The world grew cautious. It wasn't just a trade war, it was a confidence crisis.
Check, check, check one, check two, check, check.
Enter Shahid Bolsen, a sharp critic of global capitalism. His argument: the US isn't collapsing by accident, it's being phased out strategically by the global financial elite. According to Bolsen, by 2015, the OCGFC, the owners of global financialized capital, concluded America was no longer a good bet. Too old, too expensive, too divided. They started investing in the global South, India, Nigeria, Southeast Asia. COVID-19, the dollar weaponization, and Trump's tariff policies only sped up this shift. While the US debated tariffs, the global South got to work. China's Belt and Road Initiative transformed infrastructure across Asia and Africa. Microsoft and Google launched billion-dollar AI and cloud investments in Kenya, Nigeria, and India. BRICS expanded, adding Saudi Arabia, UAE, Egypt, and Iran. Meanwhile, in the US, STEM education lagged, infrastructure crumbled, birth rates declined. The writing was on the wall. Let's unpack Trump's master plan, as envisioned by advisors like Scott Bessent and Stephen Moran. Step 1. tariff chaos to gain leverage. Step 2. Reciprocal tariffs to level the field. Step 3. A Mar-a-Lago Accord. A reimagined Bretton Woods system where loyal trade partners peg to a weaker US dollar in exchange for market access and security guarantees. But the flaw? Trust. Why would countries re-ally with the US when even allies got hit without warning? In this grand geopolitical drama, memes became mirrors. Memes of Trump floating in a storm of tariffs, while she plays chess calmly, told a deeper truth. Power is shifted, not through war, but through perception. As China projected competence and humor, the US looked erratic. The digital generation laughed and learned. This was satire with teeth. So, what does all this mean for you? We're entering a multipolar world where the global south is rising. Economic power is moving east and south. The US is no longer the automatic center. But that doesn't mean collapse. It means transition. The smart ones prepare. They diversify their skills. They understand global trends. They build bridges, not walls. So, here's your primitively takeaway. The trade war was never just about economics. It was about identity, perception, and the future. The meme war was a signpost. When you're being laughed at, you're being left behind. How to prepare. Stay globally aware. Understand where the growth is. India, Africa, Southeast Asia. Be adaptable. Old industries are fading. New ones are digital, mobile, borderless. Think community. As Bolson says, build strong families, strong networks. Fragmentation is vulnerability. Stay informed. Subscribe to channels like this. We're here to make sense of the chaos. Thanks for watching. If this gave you a fresh perspective, hit like, drop a comment, and share the video. Subscribe to Primitively, where history meets memes and economics becomes unforgettable.